friends close, but your enemies close.
His aura or whatever, I seen it.
I told you all, I am the greatest.
Put on these glasses. Put on these glasses. Put on these glasses.
Oh yeah, lying and the truth. Bringing it back to you. Keeping on the daily. Man, I love that beat. Sometimes, I always say, welcome to Lying the Truth. My name is Reuben. Another excellent episode coming to you. Gonna keep this going, not trying to take any breaks and see how things go unless things break. I always say, I'm a conduit of when it comes to music, almost everything. Even these paintings behind me that I did, that painting I made, that painting, this is supposed to be, I made 3 different separate paintings for my kids, but they actually all go together. The whole set, everything. It's not like, I don't think I'm talented. I'm just think that I am a conduit, a pathway for all the universe to pass away. So like a song, beat, guitar, and they're just like, oh yeah, this is perfect. Here you go. And then it comes out. Last episode, I did a little bit of a rap to it that I've done a couple times. That wasn't really a freestyle, because I like that song. But I'm not going to repeat it over and over again, or I'm not going to just keep on rapping over and over again and messing up what I already did that was very basic as in the first place. Anyways, so like I said, I'm just a conduit, a painting, of music, of everything I do. I'm just an expression. I'm open, and when it happens, it happens. And like today I was recording, and boom, song was like, oh yeah, here it is. And then after I recorded for a while, I finally got to the point where it's like, it wore off. Like whatever it is, it's just done. Like even sometimes, like I was about recording these podcasts, I just got to be open to the situation. But if it's, I'm not there, I don't do it. It got to be, I can force it, I guess. But I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But anyways, got a great episode talking about. I got a teacher here forcing her way on her kids. We got a Florida Gator that is second largest ever, which is crazy. Aaron Rodgers, snippety snap snap, keep that going on. TikTok community is losing their mind, and roulette life signs. I'm just going to talk about that because that just happened. I just had an event that just happened. I'll see if I can talk about another event first, and then kind of give me an idea. Like I said, I'm a conduit, and I just kind of read signs, and I can understand how people would fall for gematria with the number thing. See, check this out. So 4 represents love, right? So if you have 4 okay, all this shit's bullshit. Even what I'm about to tell you is bullcrap, but it's interesting. Anyways, I was just going through. I was on the internet, and I went to. I can't remember who I looked up. It was like Oppenheimer or something like that, and I looked at his birthday. And his birthday was same as mine. I was like, oh, that's crazy. It wasn't Oppenheimer. It was someone else. I can't remember who it was. I was like, that's strange. And then there was a name that was like Lionheart. I was like, oh. I checked that out. And then it started on something 28, which is like this number that I was like, I don't know why I like the number 28. And number 28 pops out all the time. I used to drive, and here in Fresno, California, the route number bus 28 used to go all the way through Fresno. So I used to see it all the time. Like, what's 28? And look at the clock, 28. It's one of those things that people say you just see because you notice it more. But man, 28 pops up everywhere. When I was a kid, there's like 32 kids in a class, and they give you a number according to your last name. And I would be number 28 because my name starts with an S. And until Ronald Reagan had all the refugees come over, and then the X and the Y and the Z and V pushed me down, then I'm like 12. Anyways, and then also I was like, man, how do you guys just get here and get straight A's? I got F still. Man, smart motherfucker. anyways, yeah, there's nothing better than, I'm getting off topic. When I was a kid, when they bring people from Laos and then Vietnam, and they're there for about a year or two, and already have a higher GPA than I did. I was like, give me a break, dude. Gosh, I was like, already my dad's comparing me to the smartest kid in class. Now, literally, people straight to America are going to beat me too? Okay, I get it. I'm dumb. You win. Okay? And UN was actually the guy who was had the best grade in the class. Anyways, it's kind of a stolen cliche hack joke, but king. Anyways, yeah, so I was going through, and the number just kept on leading me one after another. It was crazy. That's just it's like 28 and 28 and 28 and 28. I don't know. It was kind of weird. But today I was playing roulette on my phone because I was watching a TikTok video and it said, "Hey, here's a method to win." So I'm like, okay, let me just try that method and I'll work into the ground. And so far 3 days I've used all my money and lost it. So today I was just messing around, and then I'm like, hey, I'm going to use my lucky number, 28. And then I'm just thinking to myself, like, maybe my number's not lucky. And I lost, and it landed on 18, which is my son's football number, and it's always been his number. And it happens to be my oldest son's birthday. So it's kind of like a correlation. And it landed on 18. I was like, oh, maybe I should, instead of betting on myself, I should bet on my kid or everybody else. And I put $10 on 00, hit 00. I was like, man, maybe I should stay like a conduit in life, just constantly listen. Instead of me trying to be in control, maybe I should just listen to what life is telling me. And then it lands on 28. I'm like, nah, dude. Did the roulette just tell me, yes, you're right. Stop trying to force your way. Listen to what everybody else is telling you. I'm like, okay. Well, then maybe I'll put money back on 18. Boom. Landed on 18. I was like, man, what the fuck? So just listen to what they're saying. Okay, now put it on 00. 00 again. It went 00, 18, 00. Okay. Actually, it went 18, double zero, 28, 18, 00. Something like that. I was like, wow, fuck. This is crazy. So I just stop forcing my way and just listen to everybody else. And well, then I'll just put it on 28, and that's what you're going to say I'm right. And it didn't land on 28. It landed on 6. And I was like, huh? 6. That's not right, huh? So I shouldn't be just putting my number 28 trying to is not the right answer. So even if I'm understanding the way of the world, the answer is still not just my number. The number's my kids, and I put it on 18. And it landed on 28, 29. Number after 20. It's like, say, hey, now you're getting it. You need to move forward from 28. The answer, really, now we're not trying to tell you the answer is 18. The answer is not really invest in your kid. Believe in your kids, yes. But the answer is move on from 28 to 29. Time to move forward. I'm all, huh. Last time I thought I tried to guess the answer was 18 or 28 as being, if I say something like I need to move forward, like am I reading this right? Is instead of landing on 28, landing on 29? I said, so it's saying I need to move forward. So I put it on 6. Because last time I guessed something I was wrong, it landed on 6. Saying no. The answer is something else. So 6 is the answer. Because I put the answer on 28. I said, no, it's not 28, but on 6. There's another answer. So listen to the answer. So I put money on 6. I bet like $100 on 6. I'm talking about, obviously, an app on my phone. Anyways. And it hit on 6. Boom. Do you know the odds? I literally hit the number 50% of the time in 10 picks. You know the odds of that is incredible. And then I thought, okay, cool. 6 is the answer. Now I'm just going to listen. I'm going to listen to what the teachers tell me. I'm going to pick the number to tell me. And I said 15. 15. So I put money on 15. Did it land on 15? Nah, it landed on 30. It was saying, hey, man, you're trying too hard. Doubling up on this. It's not for your wealth, your victory. We're just trying to tell you to listen. The roulette video game told me. Like I said, I can see how people can end up with a Trump shirt. I'm not going to get back on roulette and try to see what the next answer is. Yes, I am. I'm not trying to say like I'm going to start like obeying the roulette table in life. Yes, I am. No, I'm not. I just thought it was funny. It was crazy. You know, I was going through bing, bing, bing. It was like one after another. I was like, man, that's crazy. You know, and sometimes, you know, my hair, I need a haircut. I do this at work all the time because I'm an electrician. I do a lot of mechanical stuff. And we end up with different parts and screws and bolts and pipes and all this kind of stuff and forcing things. And I always say, if there's 1 second of an instant where things are getting a little hard, there's probably a sign telling me not to do it. So just stop. It's probably always the best thing to do. You know, I mean, it seems a little bit too difficult, not going to happen. Just stop, reassess. Maybe you don't have the right part, you're not in the right situation. So I do that. And then I look, I'm like, oh yeah, I was totally wrong. It happens, 50% of the time. You know, try to, like I said, I'm a conduit of life, and life has lessons. Just need to listen. And maybe that's part of the problem I have success or failures, is because sometimes I listen and sometimes I don't. You need to listen. I need to talk to my kids about that shit, huh? Anyways, yeah. It was kind of interesting. Sometimes that happens a lot. I have a lot of, imagine everybody does. We have visions or signs, or, they call those, I can't remember, deja vus or whatever it is. It happens all the time. Like, even like the earring thing, people are talking about to you, man, I'll get a phone call within an hour of bzz, bzz, bzz. Maybe because I have the chip. I've got the chip of, whatever they want to say. Anyways, gives me free Wi-Fi. I can see Starlink all the time. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. That was dumb. Yeah, things are getting crazy out there. But they said, listen to the signs. Things will give you tell you what's going on, and go on from there. See, that happened again. That was at what time is it here? I've been recording for 15 minutes. I'm pretty sure I said some cuss words. We'll see how it goes. I think my intro said cuss words, so there goes the algorithm. Anyways, Personas Mixer. I love Personas products. I think this is a Personas mic. Yeah, Personas mic. I used to have a different Personas interface, a Firebox. This is the ARC 14, maybe 12. Hate it. Glitches all the time. It doesn't really work how I want it to work. I have to kind of like move things around, make things work how I want to work. I just need an interface. The mixer part doesn't exactly work like an interface. It's two different parts, kind of, and maybe for something different might work. Maybe I'm not smart enough, but I have my Digi 003 underneath it. I wish I can get that to work for my system, but it's outdated. It works for my old computer, but now we're talking nerd stuff. Anyways, the glitch just happened was because of the interface, not because of my chip or the government's listening to us. Anyways, yeah. So yesterday, it might have been an old story. Here goes the other computer. There's a teacher. She was, I believe, she's about a 6. I'm not talking about a size 6. She's probably like a size 12. I don't know what sizes means, but she was hooking up 12-year-old boys and her classmates. She got one kid. They said that she raped the 12-year-old boy. That's what. Always like, man, 12-year-old boys have zero accountability. I mean, no. It said, obviously the kid can't sign off on it, so obviously everything is rape on the 12-year-old boy. But she molested one boy, and then she was on, instead of gaming, I don't know what they're playing, if they're playing Fortnite or whatever, and then it said she started getting friend invites. Psst, I can imagine. He was on Discord telling his bro, like, guess what Miss Swanson did. Wait, first let me find her name out. There's no way I can read this. Let me get the glasses on. A Tennessee teacher. Alyssa McCommon. She's basic. So McCommon. It was so McCommon, they were passing her around. Boom. Anyways, yeah, she's probably friends on Discord. Guess what Miss Common did to me? I went to her house to try to turn in my jogathon paperwork, and she took me inside and she did laps around my penis. Be like, what? I thought you said jogathon. I'm like, yeah. She fucking crazy. She forced me to do what things she did to me. And then all of a sudden, Miss Common sitting there playing Fortnite. Where should I drop at? All of a sudden, bing, bing, beep, beep, ling, ling, ling. Like, man, I got a lot of friend invites on my Nintendo Switch. It's bing, 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 bing. And she gets on there, hey, what's up? Miss Common, I need to turn my jogathon paperwork. Hey, Miss Common, by any chance, could you help me with my homework at your home? Bing, 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 bing. Miss Common became Miss Popular. Miss Common denominator in the whole sexual thing was Miss Common. She was trying to teach these dumb kids. Man, this is a point, like people say, like conspiracy theories. Like, dude, I don't hear a lot of stories. Maybe I guess the girl side. I don't know. I don't hear stories of people who had sex with their teacher and the teacher did not go to jail. We only hear about stories of teachers going to jail, right? Always. That's my point. People can't keep secrets. So how are you going to have any kind of conspiracy theory in life? You got a group of boys, no matter what, they're going to say something. Someone's saying something. Somebody didn't get what they want or didn't work out and then get included in the group. No matter what, people are going to say something. There's two things always going to get you. Gossip and somebody finds out they're not part of the club. Oh, you're not going to let me in? Guess what? Nobody's getting in. Now she has to add everybody on Fortnite. She's in there trying to build stuff. Meanwhile, she's got room for 12-year-old boys trying to turn on the jogathon paperwork. Crazy. I don't know. And then, let's see here. Florida. Man. One thing you hear about California is alligators the size of buses. This guy's riding an alligator here is bigger than a horse. Literally, alligator standing head to toe. You guys can look it up yourself. It's like 900-pound alligator. He has his kids next. Even if it just fell off the rope, it's going to kill them and smash the kids because the alligator's so big. Florida, alligators. Texas, pigs. They got all kinds of tigers. They got more tigers in Texas than the rest of the world, according to Joe Rogan. And what else do I need to say except for I heard it on Joe Rogan? And that's pretty much Google. And I bet you they got monkeys in Texas. I heard they have zebras. You know what I mean? All that stuff. Not good. You know what I mean? In California, they're like, they got homeless people. I'm like, yeah, but they're like, not really like roaming the street like that. They're kind of like hiding. You know what I mean? Still got a location. They're not locationist people. They're located in one location where there's no homes. But, you know, like they say, home is where you make it, right? So they're like maybe a nomadic tribe. They're free people. They're like free-range humans. Free-range humans. Why are you mad at free-range humans? They're going to pay taxes to people you like. You know, what people need to do, I don't understand. Why are you spending all that money trying to get these homeless people in homes? Just go get them Trump shirts, register to vote. They're already in line. You get one of those Dropbox booths right there by them. Boom. They say, hey, don't worry. We'll make you guys a deal. We don't like you. You don't like us. Okay? So how about this? Put this Trump shirt on. Free shirt. I'll give you a Trump flag. It's made from China. Therefore, it's really not cotton. It's pretty much plastic, so you can use it as a tarp. Right? You vote for us. Eventually, we'll grab you and put you in hotels. Man, it's like a win-win for the conservative party. That's the funny thing, too. Like, I noticed about the conservative party and homeless people. Like, conservative people don't like, it's not like they don't like homeless people. They don't want to fix the homeless problem. They just don't want to see the homeless people. Like, if there were just homeless people all located in a concentration camp, they would have no problem whatsoever. Example. There's homeless people squatting in houses all the time. You can pass a law to make that illegal for someone to squat in your house, right? A homeless person to go to an abandoned house and take over it. Correct? Could pass some kind of law. Basic law. You know what I mean? It's someone else's property and they're sitting on property. It's not like the homeless person who's out in public, on public land, public place. It's in a private location, private house. Do they do it? No. Know why? They don't see that person. They're not in public eye. They only care about what they see. They complain about I go to businesses and I have to see them. They don't say, oh man, I wish these people had a better opportunity. They always say, I wish they would go to work. Indoors somewhere else, like away. Go away inside a job somewhere. You know what I mean? They don't actually want to see them. That's what it comes down to. You know? Or like, what's the problem? What's the solution for homelessness? And every time we try to fix homelessness, and first you got to do the drug and mental illness problem, and then feed them and clothe them and help them and just listen and guide. You know, like, oh, that's socialism. We ain't doing that crap. Screw that. Hell no. Nah, dude. It's like, okay, what do you want to do? I don't want to see them. You know what'd be cool? How about this? We'll get glasses, like those Google glasses, and they'll put the green screen effect on. Paint the homeless people green. We'll have like a Democrat version and a Republican version. The Democrat version, like they can look like rainbows and cool flowers and be all decorative, and then just the Republican version of the glasses, you know, like the version of They Live. Put on the glasses. Where is that?
Get to the job. Is aura.
Let's talk.
Yeah.
What's here?
Fuck you.
Yes.
Let's talk.
I put on these glasses.
There you go.
Put on these glasses.
Put on the glasses, these Republican glasses, put them on. And then all of a sudden, you don't see homeless people no more. Like, oh, it's so much better. Like, oh my God, I tripped over that Trump sign. You know, they just turn everybody into a Trump sign. That'd be cool. They'd be like that, yeah. Instead, a Democrat would have their version of glasses. That'd be cool. You know, it'd be Google rose-colored glasses. They see what you want to see. Really? Like I said, there are certain things people don't really have political answers for. They just want to see something different. So we'll give them the Google glasses, and they can just see what they want to see. You know, that'd be great. Also, commercials. Boom. They put the Google glasses on. They watch a commercial. All they see, white people. That's it. Straight white males. And every time they do a commercial, the woman would be in the kitchen. She got that little apron thing on. And you got the Democrat glasses. Put the Democrats on. They watch it. It'd be one white person. He's the gay dude. Women wearing pants. You know, some women got skirts on, dresses, if they want to. I'm not making any choices. You know, there's zero cleavage or all the cleavage in the world if they want to. But you better not look at it because it's got other things to look at. Like there'll be books and educated women. Like her brain is probably pretty big too. Anyways, I got lost in concept. Oh yeah, and every race is going to be there too. And yeah, they'll be giving out money. Every commercial will be like just trying to feed the homeless. But wouldn't be feeding homeless people. It'd be imaginary homeless people who actually will be, you know, look like flower pots and shit. But I'm running a circle on that one. Yeah, anyways, so yeah, Florida's crazy. The point being is there's fucking alligators 900 foot tall, and they don't have those in California. So I think that pretty much makes me gonna kick it in California. I always remember like growing up, people were like, you guys have earthquakes? I'm like, you mean my soccer team? My soccer team is called the Earthquakes. Like, we don't got earthquakes. What are you talking about? Earthquakes? And what is that? You know, earthquakes only affect San Francisco, maybe little parts of LA where it's really gonna be like really cosmetic, but everything else is flat. You know what I mean? Flat. There's nothing to shake. You know what I mean? It's like. And then we're on top of an aquifer in the first place. So it's like, you know, if you're on a boat and there's an earthquake, you don't get too much effect on the lake. You might be like, is it wavy? I don't know. I think I caught a fish. I think I'm drunk. Stop peeing into the wind. Gosh, dang it. Anyways, you might have different boating experiences than I do. So, yeah, so they have fish. And they have alligators really big. They said the last time they caught an alligator a little bit bigger than that was like 1989. And they said it's probably 90 years old. Here's another fun fact. The whole thing. I don't know how long the hunting period is in Florida. I saw that another state had a hunting period. Maybe it was Texas, something like that. And it was only for like 10 days. And they give out, they said 7,000 tags. Every tag you can kill 2 alligators every year over in Florida. I don't know how long the hunting period is, but they got over 7,000 alligators, like 7,250 alligators in hunting period. Every year they kill that many alligators. That is crazy, dude. Crazy. Man, I don't know. Not good. I mean, a couple things I keep saying, like, if you live in a place where it's called Tornado Alley, or you know, and like there's gonna be hurricanes. It's like, you know, why is the ground all muddy? Well, we have a flood all the time. Okay, I'll take the house. No. What the fuck? You know, what are these red sirens up all over town? Oh, that's for the hurricane. Oh, cool. I'll take the house. Why is that neighborhood down the street flattened down to all the foundations, like 30 houses? Oh, last year a tornado came through. Oh, cool. I'll take the house. What the goodness? I mean, like, I don't understand. There's certain things that don't make sense to me, right? I guess when it's like mass destruction and death, people are like, what's the chances of it getting me? You know what I mean? But if the house like had one person get killed in that house, but never living there, one person, hell no. One That is one. And I think personally, if somebody got stabbed in the house, that's the safest house in the world. How many times people get stabbed in the house twice in a row? How many houses got 2 deaths that are not related to ghosts or suicide? You know what I mean? Or drive-bys. Granted, if the death was like you're on the porch and there was a drive-by, maybe that maybe not the safest house. But like, if you're in the house and someone just, boyfriend came and got a hold of him, you know what I mean? Like just walked in and little shankety shank, safest house in the world. What's the chance of happening twice? Right? Like the OJ house. Come on. OJ house, don't even lock the doors. If you live at Nicole Brown Simpson's house, the OJ house, I wouldn't even lock the doors. Ever. I just have a screen door open, unless I got AC on. Ain't happened twice. OJ doesn't have the address, does he? Anyways, so Aaron Rodgers, I don't know what to say. I mean, I don't go for OJ well, it's football related. See, that's a good segue. Speaking of OJ and the NFL, Aaron Rodgers also took a little injury there. I want to use an example as people always say, NFL needs to be more violent and blah, blah. Dude, literally, you take that quarterback out of the game, the season's over. Ratings over. No one's watching the show. Just imagine your favorite show. Ready? Ted Lasso. Ready? Ted Lasso. And they get rid of Ted. Now what? Happy Days. They get rid of Fonzie. I ain't watching that. What? Full House? You get rid of Uncle Jesse? Not watching that. Scooby-Doo. Shaggy gone? Okay, still got those. No, I ain't watching it. I mean, you can't get rid of the quarterback of the team. It just makes the game unwatchable. Even though they got like a little bit of a story, but if the NFL spends so much time hyping up they can hype up both guys. They can say Zach Wilson's this awesome guy. What's it gonna do? But they're like, he sucks. No chance. Bah, bah, bah. Now we all think that, right? We all think that he sucks. We think Patrick Mahomes must be the greatest ever. But now, he's not doing so good. The people always say that media controls, but it does. Especially NFL. The programming is the programming of you, not the programming of the show. They are programming you to like these people. You know what I mean? They're showing you what they want to show you. Josh Allen. They try the best they could. Trust me, they love to promote them. But he's not promotable. I love Josh Allen. He's a local guy, but you see, not promotable. So, I don't know. Let's make this one a quick one, huh? Hot for teacher. No. See how it goes. But anyways, lying in the truth. All I gotta say is,
Keep your friends close, but your enemies close.
like, share, subscribe.
It's aura or whatever. I seen it.
We out.
I told you all, I am the greatest.
Put on these glasses. Put on these glasses.
I'm one of the baddest motherfuckers of all time. One of the baddest motherfuckers of all time.